change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now.
Welcome back to the vlog, folks. Good to have you here. Still on Zwift again today. Today's session focusing on cadence drills. You can see on the left hand side the colour grading is in yellow, going to be in zone 4. It's more of a sweet spot with cadence drills. We're in the warm up straight away, working a lot harder than we normally would, getting up to pace much quicker today. Then going to move into, it's actually 8, but it's been programmed that there's 4 blocks, 4 reps of 1 minute, 255 watts. Bear in mind our FTP sitting around about 267. I think today we've just increased it to 270. Expert reckons we've improved our theoretical FTP in the last couple of weeks, so we've bumped it up a couple of points within Zwift. So I think we're on 270 today. We're looking for 245. So that's firmly within the zone 4 threshold area of power. So we'll do 1 minute of that. I think the ask is about 105 RPM, something like that, 105, 110. And then 4 minutes, 4 times 1 minute of easy spin. We'll then carry straight on into repeating that. So really it should have been 8 times 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Then a 10 minute easy spin, followed by 2 5-minute blocks again. 265, so we're pretty much bang on threshold, just a touch under. 5 minutes, I think again we're working on 105 to 110 RPM. 5-minute easy spin. And now just when you thought the session was finished, we're going to finish off with 4 by 1 minute, 255 again, with the same cadence ask. Not completely taxing. PSS is around about 70. That's not too bad. We're going to work for it. So as we're leading up to the UCI week in Yorkshire, Zwift is obviously hitting us up with the Harrogate course again. Today we decided to do a new circuit, doing the figure 8. Why we were heading in the opposite direction to most of all the other riders who are probably doing the UCI course, so they can see what it's like. There we go, we've done the small little loop. And now we're going to head back up past the bathhouse on the left, just past Scotty here. Short climb. We went in training mode, we'd be feeling this right now. Short climb, it's only about 200-300 metres, but it peaks up at 10%. That's a wee sting in the tail when you're heading towards the start-finish line, just at the end of this straight. So this is us now on the UCI circuit, forward direction. Once we head back into town, we'll do the short little left loop, and then we'll take a right and we'll head back out onto the UCI circuit, but we'll do it in the reverse direction. So Scotty's bike on the right hand side here. In real life it's actually the location of Betty's tea rooms. Massive tea room in Harrogate, very popular all over the country. Got Betty's in Yorkshire, in York, as well, not Yorkshire, York. The original one is Harrogate. There we are, across the finish line, Harrogate. Couple hundred metres, we'll take a right. Then we've got a long drag. It's about 2k in distance. It's around about 3%. And it edges up 4. And the last couple hundred metres it touches at 5%. Long straight. As I say, we crest at about 2,000 metres. And then we'll take a fast downhill. We'll take a right and start heading out of the town. On race day, this is certainly going to be very interesting because this is a super long straight. Riders will be very visible. Any breaks in the peloton. This is not where, don't think this is where breaks are going to happen, because as I say, riders are going to be super visible. I think the breaks are more likely to happen on the KOM. Quite a short climb. Couple of minutes. A lot less obviously for the pros. And you've also got some fast downhill sections where we could see some action happening. So anyway, woke up this morning, checking out Twitter. Lots of very sad messages this morning from the riders from both Madison Genesis and Wiggins, LaCall. Mostly from the Madison boys because, you know, they've been running a lot longer than Wiggins. Well established within the UK racing scene. Certainly some of their riders came across last year from JLT when they folded. Very, very sad to see that because that team's folded now, there are some riders who chosen to retire from racing. Always sad to see that happening at a time when Tour of Britain's just finished. You can see the support out on the roadside in yesterday's final. And some of those climbs in and around Manchester, you know, the support was so thick on the road, almost reminded you of some of the Alpine climbs in France. The support is there, a strong sport. However, obviously the financial constraints of running teams at that level, we're not even talking world tour level, and that's disappointing. It's a shame, it really is a shame. So best of luck to those riders. It's been a wonderful, solid block of years watching you ride from the roadside in both Madison and in JLT. It's going to be a sad day next year when those guys don't take to the start lines. And certainly relating back to Zwift, you know, the Madison boys really lit up the KISS Super League, where the professional riders took to Zwift. Early season for them, they took it really seriously. You could tell that professionalism was shining through. They were also having fun. Some of the behind the scenes social media posts that we saw, you know, my favourite was one of the training camps where they had all the boys lined up in the same room, iPads resting on ironing boards, route information pinned up to the wall, and boys they weren't riding were in between the riders, giving them encouragement, giving them pointers. Really good to see that. And yeah, they blew away that series, just showing the quality that they have. So yeah, it's sad that they're not going to be around next year. So wish them all the best in whatever ventures they do. And obviously for some of the younger riders, fingers crossed, they're picking up new rides for next year. Okay, so that's the first block done. 8 by 1 minute, 255. Minute at 155. Focusing on our cadence. So 110 RPM for the on bit, 88 for the off. Now we've just got 10 minutes easy ride. So yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, Twitter filled with messages this morning. Tom Moses, George Pym, Ian Bibby, all calling it a day. Some really strong riders within the UK peloton. Such a shame to see them go. Wish them all the best, whatever they do next. But certainly for, you know, for the fans, shame not to see these boys racing. And I'm sure even more so the younger riders out there in the UK scene, losing these guys to aspire to train and race alongside, gain insights on training, on racing, and certainly on being ambassadors to UK sport and cycling as a wider sport. Yeah, there's lots of There's lots of people missing out today on the announcement of those retirements. It's such a sad, sad day. But listen, what do you think? Drop me your comments down below. What do you think of the UK racing scene? Is it strong? Any young riders care to comment how they feel things are progressing for them? Where do they see their cycling career going? You know, is it, as a fan, you know, what is it out there? Is it a perception of aiming for a world tour team or nothing? You know, you've obviously got some younger guys riding on Conti teams that, you know, they're elite cyclists. But would they class themselves as pros? Because they're not necessarily getting paid to ride. Being supported, sponsored, receive equipment. Are they technically professional? Certainly at the elite of their game. Obviously things change when you move up to the Conti Pro teams, and then obviously World Tour is a completely different ball game, as it is in any sport. Upper echelon cannot really be compared to the lower ones. Yeah, what do you think? Give me your comments. Drop them down below. Good to know what other people think. Is it just me rambling whilst on a bike? If I'm right, by the time this video goes out, this should be the third video recorded on the Yorkshire course. What do you think? Obviously you'll have seen, or hopefully you'll have seen other videos from other riders as well. Lots of promotion going on around the UCI coming to Yorkshire. I read a report that it's a once in a generation event, which is a shame that I can't attend. I need to work. As you know, I will be down there for the first weekend though, doing the UCI Sportif. Looking forward to that. Well, looking forward. It's going to be interesting. The training's, although it's starting to get back on track, you know, still lots of missed sessions. The numbers are not where I would like them to be. But then again, I need to think more long term. We're not just training for this event, training for next year. Yes, as much as it would be good to be in a much better position physically and mentally coming into UCI event next week. Better to be fully prepared for next year instead, and this is what we're doing. We're building that base, getting ready for next year. But yeah, I think the course looks fantastic on Zwift. Harrogate is somewhere that I've never actually been. Spent a fair bit of time in York. But I've never been to Harrogate. But from what I know of the town, it's very, very beautiful, very pretty. And it certainly looks that way on the Zwift version of it. So yeah, looking forward to getting down there. I've already got some afternoon tea booked for Betty's on the Saturday. Well, I will do that either before or after a wee pre-race ride. Probably do a pre-race ride in the morning, Saturday morning. Spend the afternoon, Harrogate. Got the Bike Expo to go to. We've got Betty's to go. And then the 14th on the Sunday. Hanging around Monday morning. I think we've got some TT action going on Monday, I think. I need to check the schedule. And then unfortunately we need to drive back up because we need to go back to work. But yeah, we'll miss the full week of events, which is a shame. Obviously the men's road race and the elite women's at the weekend. To catch that on TV, might need to be on the red button for that. As expected, that stung. Oh. The cadence was only 100, thankfully. Because even settling down into that rhythm for the first minute, you feel the pressure on the legs there. And then it's just a simple case of trying to concentrate on the pedal stroke. Don't slow down, don't speed up. Try and maintain some sort of focus on the breathing, and then just count down the time. And as I said before, break it up into little chunks. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30, a minute, whatever you need to focus on. Right, just another 10 seconds. Just count that down. Right, okay, just another 10. So you're always hitting goals when you're progressing. Yeah, the last 2 minutes was pretty tough. Not so tough that I didn't think I was going to complete, but I certainly had to put a bit of focus on there. Which, you know, Jason, my coach, again as ever, link to his website down below. He's watching the video. He'll be nodding, going, "Well, yeah, that's exactly what I needed you to do." It is about focusing. It's not just about aimlessly riding around. Wow. Yeah, that one took a lot more focus and concentration. Okay, here we go. Coming up on the last block. 4 by 1 minutes. 255. Cadence goes up, watch come down, and then a minute rest in between. There we go. Session done. Thanks very much to Jason, as ever, for creating that session for me. Link down below to his website. Go check him out. But yeah, that's it, done. That's going to be it for today's workout. So as ever, drop me a thumbs up if you've liked it. Hit that like button. Smash it. Tickle it. You know the score. Just use it. Subscribe using the notification bell if you don't already do so, and share the video, spread the love. And once again, thank you very much, Madison, for all that you've given to the UK racing scene, and you will be missed, as will the Wiggins boys, and good luck in your new endeavours, whatever the riders do that have retired. Cross for the younger boys that haven't quite picked up a ride yet, or hopefully they have and haven't been able to. So that's going to be it. As ever, I'll see you soon for some new videos. Right on.
place where